Hi everyone, and welcome to my Stampin' Up with Jo channel. We're doing something different today. I'm not doing a Christmas card. I'm going to be doing an anniversary card for my lovely husband. It's our ninth year wedding anniversary. So what we're going to start off with, this is the Francais large background stamp. We're going to be using that. Now I have cut with Naturals Ivory cardstock. Now I have cut a little bit of, I think it's about 3/4 of an inch off towards the end there, and I have used the Francais. I'm going to use it twice, so I've got a little piece of cardstock here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ink this up. Now because it is a background stamp, it's best to have it lying down, face down, back down, and then I just grab a piece of cardstock and a scrap piece of copy paper, and I just press that down like that. It comes out looking like that. Now I've got a little sponge, and I'm just going to cut the edges. Sponge the edges here like that. Okay, just to create like a little vintage feel. I've also, how I've chipped the edges off here with a circle, I have used my heart punch. You don't necessarily need a corner rounder or a ticket corner punch. And now why we're using this is we're going to be using this on the card. I've pre-cut some, well, I've pre-punched some stamps already with the heart. It's called the small heart punch. It's only a cheapie in the catalogue, but quite lovely, especially with Valentine's Day coming up next year. They come in handy in any wedding cards you wish to do. So just using my snail, I'm sticking these down. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this through the Big Shot using the lattice folder. So that's that. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so what I've done is I've put it through the lattice folder, and it makes it look like it's actually sewn into it, and makes it look like it's a fabric. I'll bring it closer to the camera here. So now that punches is embedded into the cardstock. Okay, so I've then cut a black cardstock. I'll just gently go over this so I don't ruin the impression. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far with the black trim around it. Okay, so I've cut in the same length of the card just some Ridinghood red cardstock. Now what I used to punch out the small hearts, which is last year's designer series paper called Love Letter. So that's why I'm using Ridinghood red, because it matches with the designer series paper. Okay, so I did some red and designer series paper alternating. So what I'll do is I have used the Peking Heart border punch, and that's that design there. It's quite a pretty design. So I'm going with the hearts theme for the love of my life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that down like that, and then I want to get sure I might do it this way. And hopefully that's straight like that. Okay, so So the theme I'm following is Ridinghood red, black, and I've used the ink I've used for the backgrounds River Rock, the Francais background on both vanilla, I forgot this paper now, this cardstock Ivory, Naturals Ivory. Alright, so I am going to put a little sentiment to my wonderful husband, and I'm going to use it from the Teeny Tiny Sentiments, and it's got Happy Anniversary on there. Now I'm going to use Stays On. I like the crispness of the image that this ink brings. So on another piece of Naturals Ivory cardstock, I'm going to stamp the sentiment. Not too happy with that one. Let's go across again. There we go. That's better. So that's why there's two sides of cardstock. If you make a mistake, you just turn it over. So there it is, Happy Anniversary. I'm going to use my word window punch. Now I've already punched out with my modern label punch with Ridinghood red, just to save a bit of time. Put that in the middle there. Okay, so this is what the main design is going to look like. I'm not going to put any bows on there or anything like that. My husband's not big into bows. So I've gotten some dimensionals that I'm going to stick these down with in the back of this cardstock. I didn't want to make anything too fancy, though I still wanted it to be handmade. My husband would appreciate that. Alright, so sticking these cardstocks together. A happy anniversary card for the love of my life, Darren. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just something simple and just using different types of punches and to create that vintage look. Okay, hope you like it.